This is the original tutorial world when Minecraft Xbox 360 edition on the legacy consoles first released. I want to see the differences between this old tutorial world compared to this new recently discovered prototype that was found in the Minecraft source code leak. I'm quite excited to see the difference. Okay, and we are here. And for all time's sake, I'm actually going to finish that broken down house that was left. Previously in the Legacy editions, you was not even able to leave until you completed the tutorial. At least for a few bits where you had to open the inventory, collect wood, and then you could skip part of it. And here we are. I have finally rebuilt the Minecraft TU1 basic house that you had to complete before you left the thing. So without any further ado, we'll get a move on and actually have a look through. So you usually went through this tunnel. Oh, I remember a lot of mobs used to spawn here. I remember like my first few skeletons shooting me through here as well. I remember like gathering like all this dirt up here and towering up to the Minecraft sign, thinking, oh, there'll be something in it. But fun facts, in this world, I don't think the Nether was introduced until title update 5. So I kind of went up there and just chilled and took all the torches and mined all the black wool. That was quite nostalgic. I even remember like collecting like a lot of dirt and connecting these houses together. I don't know why I did that as a child, but it was for the fun of it. Oh, this house I remember quite a bit as well. I used to call this my main house. Obviously, things are a lot different, more different now. Oh, the classic bed. Unless I have a spawn point there. And this is also an area I remember quite fondly. It's the basic I think it's just like a safe house with the iron door, but I never actually used these in my own playthroughs. They're quite different. I even remember creating like a small mine underneath here in the older versions, but thinking now there'd be something, but there was never anything underneath, which is quite sad. And also, my first Minecraft experience was actually over here. I wonder if this redstone actually still works. Mind you, it's quite a simple basic redstone, so I'm sure it will. I remember going through this tunnel and thinking, oh, this would be such an interesting take, because I actually liked this castle and it's where I have the most nostalgia from. I even had a Catman Joe build it in his world, which I'll show the picture on right now on screen. Oh, this cathedral here. I remember my first creeper explosion actually happened on this glass. I was stood on top of this bookshelf and I honestly didn't even know there was an actual thing. It was such a different time then. But, and I think there's a bit of a docks down here. Yeah, there was. Anyways, that's the main part. I remember showing you I remember going through in survival, so I'm going to just quickly fly over the world and see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, there's that there's that mini tower on there. I remember that, but I never actually think I did out with it. Oh, I remember this a little bit. I was so confused why there was a small village, and I thought it was actually quite a nice secret. I didn't know what it was at the time. Like I just thought it was like a random house, but now that I'm older, it's a barn. But I can see why I would have thought it was a house because it has like a lot of these remnants of how these other things used to be, which was quite interesting. Anyways, on to Prototype 2. Well, the original Prototype world. Things I can see is how open the surroundings are, and also how this broken down house only has one glass pane, which before they didn't have, well, any. It's also quite small in the inside as well. So I wonder if how this is how they used to introduce people to buildings. They have got like a few trees around, but there's also no tunnel to stop us from going through. Anyway, first things first, what I can see is the broken down shipwreck in the distance and the flag. So that's where we're actually going to head to first, considering there's no tunnel to walk through. So we're going to swim over here, check this out, and go backwards. It's quite interesting to see the differences though. It does feel quite different, even at the first glance. Yeah, it looks like a... Hang on, there's a little bit of a watch thing up there. Can we actually go up there? No, because there's no ladders. I don't feel like piling up. And yeah, so this looks like a broken down boat crash that's pushing to the shore and a bit of land. Interesting how there's not really going under there. Mind you, is anything under here? Let's have a quick look. Just mine this down a little bit. No, it doesn't seem like there's much. Not at all, anyways. Okay, so I'm actually just going to close this and eat the wood. And I guess we'll go back to this. And the first thing that's standing out, which is nearby, are these houses and that tower castle. Which I wonder is actually what is that, was that supposed to be, or is that supposed to be like a tower? I'm not too sure. So let's have a look. Okay, so this is different. These two I clearly remember because these are what you usually see when you first enter the village. But this is definitely different. So minecart going down. I wonder where it goes. Whee! We're going down the minecart. Okay, so it's basically what I can tell at a glance. It's basically like a makeshift mine that they made. I guess this was to introduce people to mining, I guess. But it's kind of interesting how they decided to use minecarts to go down. Definitely interesting. Okay, now we're back up here. I guess we'll leave. No door. Okay. So we'll go up here and see what this is. Okay. Oh, there's a waterfall there. I wish I knew that was there. Never entered the house either, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like what it was. So I'm gonna decide to ignore that. Okay, so how am I gonna get up here? There's leaves, but I'm not sure if they work. And I just fell down. Typical. Okay, we'll climb up. We're nearly at the top. Okay, so this is how it is here. What's in this tower here? Right, so that's covered up by stone. Okay, oh, so it's just a pit. Do I go down? Yes, we'll go down, but let's swap into creative mode. Is anything interesting down here? Not really, it's just a big hole going down. I also feel like I need to put the glass back, so I will put the glass back. Anyways, while we're in creative mode, let's have a little fly around. Looks like they've tried building something here with a little. I guess it's like a failed castle by the looks of it then. But I still really like the idea because it just feels right. Oh, there's a tower here. Is that built onto the mountain? Is anything underneath? Not really. Well, what about this tower? It's got... Oh, so it just leads through the mountain. Okay, I see. Okay. So we'll jump back down here. And guess survival? Well, we can explore the rest. Okay, so we've already been down there. That's the makeshift mines. I've got to say, some of this does actually feel nostalgic. This was actually located behind the mountain in the other world. I remember if I just showed that off. There's zombies. I wonder if they're below. I really don't know. Okay, so I guess if it, yeah, this is exactly how I remember it. Combining these houses. Don't know why I did that again. Okay, so this bridge. Ooh, this is actually quite a nice design, but I don't know why these gravel ones, all this other wood. As this was meant for like a mini fishing deck. Or I'm not really sure what to call it. Oh, I remember this. This was in the original screenshot from the Minecraft Xbox 360 promotional art. That's quite interesting how that's there. And the watermill as well. Oh, I wondered where they got these images from. I thought when I first looked, I thought this would be in the tutorial world. So it's kind of good to see it all coming back full circle, and it was in a prototype. To be fair, but at first glances, I'm actually starting to wonder why they'd never used this prototype. They could have always moved like the broken down houses into a smaller area. Okay, so I'm guessing this is going to be the same. Yeah, it pretty much is. The houses are the same. Okay. Wait, I never looked behind the watermill. I wonder if there's anything there. Is that enterable? I don't think it'll be, but I'm quite intrigued to see if there's anything, because we all know how hard it was with hiding mini secrets and stuff. No, it's literally just water pouring through the top of here. Quite interesting how they did that. Don't really see that, but to be fair, I'm gonna jump on here and go down. We get back up the stairs again. Yeah, but these buildings do look like they're pretty much the same. That is definitely a new building. I'm gonna have to check that out. The water fountain thing. Yeah, this part looks like it was what was left before when you exited the tunnel. This part here, and the old abandoned shaft as well. Anything in this chest? It's lava behind. I wonder if that was always there. I can't remember. The bed in here. I remember using this as a mini safe house. Same with that library house over here. And mind you, would they have put anything different in here? Oh, there's a trapdoor here. Let's go down. Oh, so it's just an empty box. I see. On the map, it looks like there's some stone destroyed around. It's quite interesting. Okay, it looks actually becoming quite close to night. So with that, I guess we'll head into here. We've got some bookshelves in there. Okay, some bookshelves. Just we want to read a quick book. And some sleeping quarters. Quite interesting how they did that. Mini cafeteria building, I guess. I wonder what this was. I wonder what this meant for intent. Oh, I'm gonna start. Let's do myself some bread. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're going to the castle. Yeah. Oh, some chests here. I don't remember that being there. I remember this part and up here. I'm putting these chests, some torches and flint and steel. I guess I'll take some. Powered rails and minecarts, not really interested. Some coal, iron, gold. Diamond armor, don't mind if I do. I'll suit up in that. Because I'm actually playing on difficulty. Some basic tools. Bed, can't be bad to have. Don't really need anything else. Some building blocks. Okay, I guess we're kitted up in full diamond. I remember there used to be like a hole down here, but I can't remember which version of or the tutorial world that was on. Anyways, first things first, I want to go to areas I don't really recognise that much, and that's this. I wonder what this is for. So flick that one, go down. Okay, so we're going down. At first glance, there doesn't really seem to be much. Ah, I see. So they did a bunch of explosion stuff here. I'm guessing that's the wooden box. And I wonder what it's. Oh, so this is how without. I knew that they'd do something secret eventually here. So I guess that fled into here. Well, with the original prototype. I will say I'm enjoying the prototype quite a bit. I wonder why they didn't go with it. Yeah, I think is it better? Is it better than the title update one? Tutorial world. You'll have to tell me and show me your opinions. Okay. Ah, so yeah, that's definitely back to that small box in here. Quickly got to sleep. Because we need to sleep. This respawn point is there as well. Mind you, since we're going back here, I used to always build mini mines in here on the classic Legacy 360 demos before we actually bought the game. So Okay, now, I always thought this was a bit strange for it to be here, so looks like there was intended to be a mineshaft. I wonder why that actually never got over, because that would have been made so much more sense for it to be here as well. Just a mini mineshaft. Oh, they also used the classic mineshaft. And it's built like a type of way like it's going to be leading down to a cave mine, which is actually quite cool. We don't need it, but I guess I'll take the iron. But yeah, seriously, I really don't know why they didn't do this on the actual published title update world, because even I had the idea of doing this, so it would have just felt right for it to be there. Has anyone else ever thought about building down here? Let me know. Is anything else? No, there's nothing here. So I guess what's left, really, is to check the tower and the fire tower. And then we'll quickly fly around to see if there's anything else that we've missed. I'm assuming down here is the docks. Yeah, it's the docks. In here? Yeah, that's. Oh, it actually says text here. What does it say? I guess that was like game tags or something. That's interesting. I don't know if that's from the publishers who published the map or not, so we'll see. Let's go up here. See if we miss anything different. At first glance, no, this is all the same, but okay, we're going up here. Okay, and from this point on, we are going into creative mode to fly about to see if we can spot any differences I missed. First things first, I think this actually has more fire compared to it. Did they actually put anything inside? No, it looks about the same as it did, but that has more fire, I'm sure. Someone's gonna have to fact check that one for me. But how the rest of this, it looks quite how it did. Oh, there's also obsidian on the outlines of the M on the Minecraft. Oh, on the actual letters. That is actually such a cool idea. I can see why they didn't do that. Because I used to thought like they actually built it from scratch. And this kind of proves it. I wonder why they didn't just do it. Like, use this one and carve like a small hole out and put it in. Because I feel like they had the potential to do that. Because look at all these mountains. Like, even over here would have been like a really good idea to do it right. Even on this sand bit and bed. Cut this with grass or something. But anyways, looks like I've seen what I can personally see. So if I've missed anything, please let me know. Then this is Mr. Jamie Dodgers signing out.